Hello, this is Dr. Paul A. Ibbotson for The New Writer and No Compromise Media, giving information to new indie authors on how you can grow your author brand and make more book sales. Today, we're going to talk about book bundling to create additional book revenue streams. Now, every author has a different strategy on how they want to write, what they're going to write. Some authors look to write a series, and a series is a great way to build up book sales. If people like your first volume, then they're going to be automatically highly disposed to pick up the next one and the next one, and they get caught up in the story. We all have. But other authors don't want to do that. They want to write several books maybe in the same genre. They want to write 4 or 5 science fiction, or they write all horror or romance. Either way, you have the opportunity to book bundle to increase your revenue streams. And a lot of authors, they don't think about that, especially new indie authors. So let's say you're writing a series and you do a volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter how high the number goes. You can take and sell those individually in paperback, in ebook, and in audiobook. But you can take and put them all together and make a 5-volume set, a 10-volume set, and sell it as an ebook, put a new cover on it, and people will buy it. As a matter of fact, some people will buy it before they buy the singles. Some people will buy 1 or 2 and see you have a 5-volume set, and they'll still pick it up. You can do this in book form or also in your ebook form. The only time you don't group it together is for audiobooks, or at least I don't do that, because then you're directly taking royalties away from the narrators that did the volumes prior to that. But it's real simple to do it in ebook form. You just simply get a new cover. That's a fresh display of your message. Put it together. Now, let's say it's not a series. Let's say you have 4 or 5 books that are all romances. They're all in the same genre. Then you do an anthology. So it's a little bit different wording. It's now a group of books that are put together that are of the similar vein and similar genre that people can get in there, and they love that. You put a new cover every time. So it is a brand new display, almost like a brand new book. Now, the third way you can group up to be able to increase sales is to work with other authors. You can take a volume 1 of a series you have and group it with authors that also put their volume 1s all together. So it's like a first in the series set that you have, and you split the royalties on that. And people get to get a whole bunch of these series 1s. And if they like them, and everyone that they do like, those authors will then glean the value later in getting multiple books bought because people are hot for their first volume. Just remember, packaging of your story is super important. There's a lot of ways to package and sell and then resell with a different kind of package that may catch somebody else's attention. It may be more practical for